this information to you, Mr. To know that, Canada team, to know that from February, I understand February 2023 is the last day of the space God deadline to your country. Because God told and God command to your country, to your government in Ottawa, they must pay me for crime your country did cause behind my future by multicultural you can call in your department, whoever they are, and I did not get paid. Besides that, I facing crime in this city, BC, Vancouver. I am about my case and my finance have my job. So I am going to bring your government in Canada, in Ottawa, under this investigation.
Let's bring you those pictures again. It's a snowy scene in the nation's capital. You can see how big the snowflakes are in those pictures.
After this is coming by this investigation, which is costing this investigation coming by space from February 2023, February 30, 2023, because I understand the space got released in this to tsunami to your capital city to bring my investigation in the news world can receive that your country did crime behind my future and your country coming in 2023 from February 30 under this investigation to world can receive that you did crime and you come under justice. Canada team, your government in the Ottawa. So this can cost only few things is coming right now ice storm, but major earthquake is coming to happening. According to information I have, this earthquake coming after Turkey earthquake. God want to release in this earthquake to your government in Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec to bring in my case on the international world news what your country did behind my future and what coming to happening in your country for this crime you did cause behind my future. So I am charging you, Canada team. I charging your government in Canada, in Ottawa, because your government was responsible for my case in Canada. And you know that 100% you did by your forces, you did crime behind my future, which is this is going to come into happening according to information I have.
It is okay to be so stressed.
This is going to happen according to information I have.
In the Pacific Northwest, a slow-motion collision of tectonic plates along the Cascadia subduction zone has been building tension for over 320 years. And when that tension is released, the resulting earthquake is likely to be as large as a magnitude 9. That will be 45 times more powerful.
So I did told now 8.7 earthquake, you've been charged, Ottawa government, for this crime you did cause behind my future in your country to the space God released in this 8.7 earthquake to your government in Canada. So subject is not only 8.7 earthquake. I understand there is a few earthquakes God released in from February 30. After this month, February, you can say from May 2023. But February is the last day and last deadline was to your government in Canada to pay me for the crime of your country did cause behind my future to not carry on as well. You know that you are behind my cell phone, behind my job, they give you information and you are waiting I fall, Canada team, because they give information to you what I am doing today, which job I go, which job I don't go, make this man fall to not have a job, not have a money. All that communication you did behind my future, everything has been added for the earthquake 8.7 in your capital city, Ottawa, because you've been finding criminal, Canada team, behind my future, what you did so far, and I am charging you in your country, which is I am charging you in February 2023. And God wants you to receive this information and take this information most serious, because according to the space, God said they will not let you walk away, Canadian Security Service or your RCMP or your government, before they bring your government in Ottawa, Quebec, Montreal, Ontario under this investigation by a space 8.7 earthquake to your capital city, which is this investigation happening from February to your country. And you have time in February, your government have time in February to come and pay me for the crime your country did cause behind my future. You pay me what I told your government must pay me before my investigation be stopped to your country about the crime you did cause behind my future. So this earthquake raising my duty to send into the news, this earthquake coming raising to your capital city, Ottawa, to bring in my case on the world breaking news to investigation to your country system for the crime you did cause behind my future, which is many country, they don't know what you did behind my future in your country. So this information coming on the breaking world news to receive that your government is under investigation for 8.7 earthquake by major tsunami to your capital city, Ottawa, coming to bring in my investigation to the world breaking
Pictures.
news.
It's a snowy scene in the nation's capital.
To world can receive that what you did cause behind my future, and what these people, let me bring it here, what the space god bring into your country for my investigation on the world breaking news can receive your government what they did and what your government received from February 30. Deadline is February 30.